Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be more of an update episode with regards to two Logans, one of which is trying to evade or avoid 1.25 million rands. But before I get into that, ladies and gentlemen, please leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, let's get into it.
Criminals must taste you.
Ma'am, can you give me protection from yourself?
Did I hear that correctly? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host, Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so this is an update to the Chris Logan story. For those of you who may not know, Chris Logan accused of being racist. I'm simplifying that very heavily, but by now you should more or less know the story. If you don't, I'm going to leave a link in the description so you can check out the previous story and get all caught up and maybe come back and watch this update. And the last update was that Logan had to pay a whopping 1.25 million rand to the previous Henk pub owners. And now Christopher Logan has asked for that judgment to be receded. But here's the thing. That judgment that he so badly wanted to recede is a default judgment. A default judgment is granted when a defendant fails to make an appearance to defend his case, or in other words, doesn't show up to court. Logan failed to defend the case, leading to a default judgment being scheduled. A notice required him to submit a plea or exception within 5 days, or lose the right to do so, which he failed to meet. Later, Logan's attorney requested a postponement to apply for permission to submit a plea. However, no application was filed, and no further updates were provided until Logan personally requested another postponement at the hearing. The court denied this request, stating Logan had ample time to act, but failed to do so. The third defendant, Logan, gave no satisfactory explanation for his failure to comply with the provisions of the agreed order. The fact that he had been working overseas is no excuse, given the importance of the matter and his integral role in it, it said in the judgment. Aha, so he was in the USA, but he was apparently working as a lifeguard or something, and he didn't move there. His conduct pointed to a last-minute attempt yet again to delay the hearing of the action. The proceedings in this court are not a game, and neither is the third defendant's significant involvement in the serious events set out. There is no running away from it. And again, here's the thing though. Logan was already represented by an attorney and advocate at the July 2024 hearing, where the plaintiffs agreed to give him a second chance to oppose the summons. The court issued an order with specific deadlines for Logan to submit the required documents. However, Logan missed all the deadlines and made no effort to contact the plaintiffs, their lawyer, or the court until a week before the October hearing. At the 18th of October 2024 hearing, Logan claimed financial hardship and ignorance. He spoke for about 15 minutes, but the court rejected his excuses, noting that he was fully aware of the court order from 24 July 2024. Wow, this guy... This is so typical of these lefty, woke-like types. Like, they try and play the system. And it's because I don't know, maybe they watch too much Law and Order. I don't know what it is, but they think they know the law. But there is no running away from this. And in typical leftist fashion, he doubled down. Every aspect of my life has been affected by this. Personal relationships, work relationships, family. I never thought I would receive death threats in my life. I've become very accustomed to receiving death threats. It's taken a very heavy toll emotionally, even physically, he added.
What goes around comes around.
Can you believe that he said that? He now is the victim. He's the victim in all this. His life has been turned upside down. Oh, I didn't expect to get death threats now. It's like they don't understand that what they did has consequences. You're an adult, all right? You made a choice, now you've got to deal with those consequences. And crying these crocodile tears is not going to help your case. Which clearly the court doesn't give a damn about your excuses. They're taking a very hard stance against what Logan did, and that is a great thing. Because Logan should be made an example of. I really believe this. Logan should be made an example of. And as a matter of fact, I think getting a 1.25 million rand fine is kind of like a slap on the wrist. Maybe he can't afford it. That might be true, but I think he should go to jail for what he did. He falsely accused an establishment of being racist, and it destroyed the previous owners' lives, their relationships. It got in the way with their family, business, everything. They lost their livelihoods. So please, Logan, cry me a frickin' river, okay? You brought this on yourself and it's time to pay the piper. And the craziest thing about this whole story is that when this alleged racism happened, he wasn't even there to witness anything. His friend told him of what happened, and his friend probably couldn't remember everything. And then Logan just went and, the puppet's racist, let's go call them out, without having all the facts. And in the investigation that happened afterwards, that's when all the facts came out. But here's what Papadakis attorneys had to say about Logan trying to evade this whole thing. In response to the application, Papadakis attorneys said, "We will oppose Mr. Logan's application for a rescission of judgment, and even if he is granted the opportunity to oppose the main action against him, we shall wholeheartedly use the opportunity to expose to the court even further how Mr. Logan intentionally spread false narratives with regards to racism." So we'll see what happens. This is probably only going to be settled or dealt with in 2025. So we'll keep an eye on this story. And in other news, ladies and gentlemen, Conor McGregor agrees to fight YouTuber Logan Paul in a boxing match.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused with this one because I thought it was Jake Paul that issued the challenge to Conor McGregor, but now Conor McGregor is going to fight Logan Paul, who's Jake Paul's brother. It's all really interesting. I don't know why Logan Paul has agreed, or McGregor has agreed to fight Logan Paul. It's an exhibition match. I tried to find out the reason, but couldn't find. Maybe you guys know. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you even want to see this fight? I would have rather seen Jake Paul fight McGregor, but maybe McGregor wants to beat up both the brothers at some point. I don't know. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think about that exhibition match? And also, what do you think about Chris Logan and his situation? So while you're down there, leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel. I've got more content coming your way. And with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Your newsflash is in.
Silent night, holy night.
I hear you.